Hi Natalia, this is Jim Gillis with Win My Vote, and thanks for getting back to me so quickly. So the way that you guys would use the site is very similar to the way that you would use Facebook or Twitter or YouTube or LinkedIn or any other type of social media where you want to get out your information and mainly your endorsements around election time. So you create a group page, which is totally free, and then you make endorsements. And I can show you real quickly what that looks like. Here's a group page, although we're actually in the process of redesigning it. But you'll see the group page here. You'll see this big green button that will say Make Endorsements. You simply click on that, and then you go down and say, want to do a endorsements in the state of Washington, and then you just type in the candidate's name. So we'll type in Carrie Moon. She'll come up, and then you click on her star. It says, do you want to do a written or a video endorsement? And then you can do that. You can say, yep, I want to do a written endorsement. You can do that here. Or you can do a video endorsement, which is the YouTube share URL. Oops, sorry about that. So you just do a cut and paste in there, and then you hit publish, and that's it. And then she is endorsed, and I'll show you what that looks like on the ballot. So back here on the ballot, if I were to review Carrie Moon's profile, I would see all of the endorsements right here. And then this is the featured endorsement from The Stranger, so I can just click through and watch
When
it.
you're an urban planner, sometimes you can't help but share your plans with everyone. The Stranger endorses Carrie Moon for mayor, saying she'll bring the brainy, visionary leadership Seattle needs.
And then with that, as a voter, I can say, that either clinched the deal for me or whatever, so I say, yep, I'm going to vote for her. And I click on her star, and then when I go back to the ballot, you'll see that her nameplate's turned green. She's moved to the first position. I can also see the percentage of favorites that she has on this ballot. So this is just a demo ballot, so it's 100%. It's just me right now. But in the real race, or in the real ballot, I would be able to see how many people have favorited Carrie Moon. And this is another way that you guys can use this as a group. You can even create your own ballots with just, like sort of run your own straw polls or run your own primaries, where you can open it up to your membership. And again, it's totally free for you guys and free for all your members. And you can go through and do that. And I can talk with you about how you can make sure that you're, it's only your members and they're authenticated and all that type of stuff. The other way that you can use it is just through organizing your candidates. One of the challenges for down ballot candidates or new candidates, or underfunded candidates, is building web pages and building a social presence. Here they have everything they need to get their message directly to the voter. And again, as a voter, if Carrie Moon, knocked on my door and said, vote for me, and check out my Facebook page or check out my website, I would sort of say, yeah, you and every other candidate, and yes, if I have time, I'll go there, etc. If she said, have you heard of Win My Vote? Sign up for Win My Vote. It has all the candidates, has all the propositions. You can find your polling place. You can do early voting. You can, do a variety of other things. And, it's an ongoing process. It's not just a one-time, one election here or there. So, for example, clicking on my ballots, I can look a year in advance. I can see the candidates that are running for senator or running for governor, and I can really then start managing, my vote moving forward. And groups and organizations, especially parties, can really start using these ballots a year, in advance to have, helping them get the candidate get their message out. And build up support and start building a dialogue directly with the voters for essentially free. Right now the way it's set up is even Facebook and Twitter and these other social media accounts, you end up having to pour tons of money into them in order to get your name out there, and it's sort of back to where television and radio and print and newspaper were a couple of years ago. It just takes tens of thousands of dollars, even to run for down ballot candidates. Anyway, would love to talk with you more about it. We're reviewing features right now. We're about to launch Win My Vote 3.0, which has lots of new features for groups with straw polls and private ballots and stuff like that, that may be of interest to you. And also would love to hear from you about what you guys may want in a platform like this. Anyway, I'll be around possibly this weekend, if not next week for sure. So reach out and let me know a good time, and I'd be happy to walk you through and answer any of your questions. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.